hits this ball to deep right field. Forget about it.
What's going on, everybody? The Dodgers have now won a game in the postseason. I am Greg Bergman at Bergman Greg on Instagram and on Twitter at Bergman Greg. And you also can find me on Dodger Blue 1958 at Dodger Blue 1958 for everything for all on Facebook, on YouTube, and on ESPN Los Angeles Periscope. So if you're watching right now, you are watching me. I am live at Dodger Stadium. There are people walking around past me as I'm talking, walking past the press room. You can see all the different pictures behind me. But the Dodgers are the main story. And what a great win it was for them. 6-0, 2 hits. Count them, two hits for the Nationals to take over that lead. So what's going on? So these are people just walking by as I'm talking to you. I got El Carrizo 1 saying, "Look at Berg with the hair." Yeah, I know, no hats. I'm not allowed to wear my hat because I'm not allowed to wear anything in the press room where that is not, sanctioned by the press room. I can't wear any Dodger stuff, so I have to wear the nice clothes. I got my little press badge here. Look at that. That's my old school picture with glasses. And makes me look all weird. What's up? What's up, man? What's going on, dude? How
Brian Sawyer, you've called me out a couple times on your thing.
Oh, that's what I do. Hey, what's going on? This is the Blue Review right here. Come on, was it Brian Sawyer? What's up, man?
Greg Berman in the house, guys.
Yeah,
Dodgers
buddy.
just pulled it off.
6-0. It's a big win, right?
Dude, huge win. Huge win.
No, very happy
Kelly
with all
did
that.
good.
Kelly, he gave up that the double, and then he took out Rendon and Soto with strikeouts. So that's exactly what
Settled
you're looking
down,
for.
we're good.
Yep, and you saw a great outing from Walker Buehler.
We looked good.
What was your favorite part? What about Gavin Lux seeing the home run? Jock with the blast.
That's next year's Rookie of the Year.
Oh, yeah. Gavin.
Calling it now.
Isn't that crazy that he's not even a rookie right now?
It don't even matter.
Doesn't even matter.
I could be his dad.
You could. I mean, you could be.
I could be his dad.
I have no idea how old are you.
40 years old. I could be his dad. Kids hitting home runs in the playoffs.
He is just a welcome to the postseason in the best way possible.
Coming tomorrow?
Oh, yep. I'll be here tomorrow.
I'll be here
We're gonna be sitting right here doing the same thing again. So walk by, say hello again. Thanks a lot, buddy. Appreciate you coming by.
Keep it up, everybody. Watch.
Hey,
this guy's a legend in the making.
This is what I'm talking about. Thank you.
If you don't watch him here, listen to him in the morning or on the
afternoons, 3 to 6:30 on Mason and Ireland.
Killing me.
Yeah.
Killing me. Good looking out, brother.
Hey, good looking out. See you guys. Have a good one. All right. See, this is what happens when you're sitting at Dodger Stadium. People just walk by and decide that they want to be on screen with you. So we just go with the flow there, right? So thank you guys very much. And now we got through a lot of the different things that we wanted to get to. So what do you guys want to talk about? I got right now Vince Saez saying, "Let's go, Gavin freaking Lux." Dude, hitting a blast on his first at-bat in the postseason. That's what you're looking for. And what's crazy about that is he is not even a rookie yet. He's not a rookie till next year. So this is also another guy that's going to be just a huge piece moving forward, and another good young piece as well. Over on the Instagram, we got the win from Susbay 666. We got people standing by looking at all this stuff. Justin Silligan saying Bergman going big time. I don't know if this is big time. I'm sitting outside of the press room while people are walking by at Dodger Stadium, so I don't have to go all the way to the station to talk to you guys. The lighting's a little bit off, but I can only deal with what I got, Frank Talk LA, what's up, man? Who was worried? I was not worried. This was a game that I figured was going to happen this type of way, where you had two great pitchers that throw heat. And when you have Walker Buehler throwing 6 strong innings, 1 hit ball, 8 strikeouts, or is it 8 or 9 strikeouts with 3 walks, with not giving up anything whatsoever. He had a little bit of trouble in the 4th, 5th inning when he loaded the bases, but he got himself through it, and that's what you're expecting from him. Again, then you have Patrick Corbin on the other side with the Nationals. They did the exact same thing. Patrick Corbin came out and you did everything that we talked about on these Blue Reviews all the time. The Dodgers came out and just worked the counts and got his pitch count way up. He was right around 30 pitches after 1 inning. The problem was they were only able to get 1 run across in that 1st inning. All it took was getting to the bullpen, because the bullpen obviously gave up 4 runs on their own, and that's where you needed to get to, the meaty bullpen of this Nationals team. But Patrick Corbin did everything that he could. He kept them off balance most of the night. If it wasn't for Howie Kendrick with a couple of errors, then this game could have been totally different. But Walker Buehler, huge outing from Walker Buehler to come through with such, and this is what he does in big games. He is the man. Brian Sawyer, thank you for letting me jump on. There's Brian Sawyer right there. He comes on the Instagram as he just leaves the area. He came on the stream, and then he comes on the stream in another way. So what's up, Brian? Glad you could come on by. Let's see. Al's Acoustic says the feed is a little shaky. I'm sorry. I'm dealing with Wi-Fi that is the press box Wi-Fi. Whether it's shaky or not, I can only do so much. As long as my voice is coming across clearly, that's the only thing that matters to me. I can't really hear you, so I'm going to turn this up. I got this all the way up. I'll talk a little bit louder. Hopefully that'll help. I got people sitting over here that are saying, like, why is he talking so loud? All right, the feed is great, says Dodger Rebel. Can't hear. I'm sorry that you can't hear. I'm talking as loud as I can with people walking by. All right, I got Edward Vento saying, yeah, the Nationals pitching is good, but don't overlook ours. I do not overlook ours at all. I got people walking by staring at me as I talk. What's up, man? Go Dodgers. And so the Dodger pitching staff is exactly what you were hoping for, especially with a great outing from Walker Buehler, that you can't overlook this team. The thing about the Nationals, I chose a sweep. I was calling a sweep before any of this happened because of what I saw from this team coming into tonight. The Nationals are unbalanced. They're undisciplined. They swing freely and try and get on base as much as possible, which is fine a lot of the times, but when you go up against pitchers like Walker Buehler that are hitting their spots and throwing with heat and changing velocities, going up from 100 miles an hour down to 88 miles an hour, it's keeping you off balance. And then you're going to have other guys coming out, Kenta Maeda throwing in the low 90s, that are still hitting their spots, hitting the corners. You can't expect a mistake pitch from this team. They're going to give them every once in a while, but it's not going to happen all the time. And tonight there really wasn't any. I mean, honestly, this was as close to a perfect game as you could have gotten for this Dodgers team. Even other guys even got in on it. Burbs 1988, I appreciate everything you do. Sound is good, but Periscope isn't working. Don't worry, just FYI. I got quotes on Periscope. I'm sorry if it's a little bit shaky. I'm just doing what I can here with the Wi-Fi that I got. So I'm sorry. SV Quinona says Jock's home run would have left the stadium if not for the foul pole. That was a blast. Adam Eaton was in right field. He didn't move. He didn't look up. He didn't do anything. He was just like, that ball's gone. I mean, there was nothing that anybody could have done. It hit the top of the foul pole. That thing was an absolute blast from Jock. And by the way, we talked about this a whole bunch. Jocktober is a real thing. Jocktober happens every year so far, and he's doing it again. And it's great to see that somebody else like Gavin Lux is getting in on the party too. And Justin Turner was just an inch away from making it a back-to-back Jacks. Frank Talk LA, Dodgers survive the crafty lefty. I expect them to get to the high velocity guys. That's the interesting thing, getting to the high velocity guys. The Dodgers are a team that get to high velocity. They were with guys that throw 100 miles per hour. The Dodgers hit 300 against them. So they're not worried about having any of the high velocity guys. They hit power, and that's what happens in the postseason.